Yo, what up? So check it. I got some terrible news. Terrible. I mean, it's bad, but it's not, end of the world status. But some people know I haven't had fast food or soda in about 4 months. I think it was December 30th the last time I had dinner and I had soda and stuff. And so I had a binge last night, little binge. I mean, it's not as bad as my history is of this type of stuff, but I was doing so far I had 2 days down of detox and only veggies and fruits and water, and also, like I said, the 4 months of no fast food and soda. And so last night I was in bed for a couple hours and I just had a headache. I was just like feeling it, and it reminded me of, I haven't drank in a long time, but when I would have hangovers back in the day, 6 years ago or whatever, when you wake up, if you any of you guys have ever had a hangover, that feeling of that headache, and you feel like garbage and stuff. So it's starting to feel like that, and I was like, oh man, getting a little lightheaded and dizzy and stuff. And I was like, well, I gotta eat, and I could have just eaten some bread at home, or I don't know, something to make me not feel like that. But I was like, nope, I gotta get a triple Whopper. So straight up, I went to BK at a little before 3 a.m. and I pull up, and the drive-thru guy's like, yeah, we're having some resets we're doing in our system, so we're closed. I was like, what? Yo, I need my triple Whopper. I was about to go in there and make it myself. So I was like, all right, whatever. And I was still feeling like garbage, getting more lightheaded and this banging headache type thing going on. And so I drive to the next BK that I know is not too far from the crib. Yo, they're closed random too. Like, what the heck? You're supposed to be 24/7. I don't know what's going on this night with these BKs, but something's going down. So I couldn't get served there either. I couldn't get my triple, and so I was like, all right, well, I'll go to the one place where I know that they're gonna serve. There's not gonna be a food problem. There's not gonna be, oh, we're closed. No, they're gonna give me food. So I went to the worst place on earth that I've ever been at, is McDonald's. Yeah. So I went and I got a Big Mac. I got large fries and I had soda. But it's weird because most people know I love soda, especially Pepsi and orange soda. That's like my number one killers. But since it was like 3 a.m., I didn't want to drink all this caffeine, especially I haven't been really having caffeine, and mostly a little bit in tea, you know what I'm saying? But I hardly have caffeine anymore. And so I got a large Sprite, and I drank not even half, I'd say maybe 40% of it. But I was still I was disgusted still, and my headache was starting to subside or whatever. But I was like, nah, I'm good. And so I threw it out, which is, still a big step and still kind of a victory. And today when I woke up, I weighed myself. I was almost 279, whatever. And so, that 12 pounds in 2 days thing, legit, worked or whatever. It's legit, I was thinking maybe if I ate real food, then 8 pounds would come back or something crazy, because I said I was on top of my, water intake and everything to see, if it was water weight or whatever. And yesterday I made sure I had way extra. I had 160 minimum ounces minimum. I'm sure I had more because, I got some shots up with my brother yesterday. And so, I drank, a couple bottles of maybe 3 17-ounce bottles also on top of that. So, do the math, I think it's 51 extra ounces, 17 times 3, I don't know. Anyway, so, I had a lot of water yesterday. I had a lot of water. And so it's legit, I really lost that weight so quick. And that's my dryer, if you hear that, or my washer. But yeah, so I really lost that weight, which is great. It gives me, a little confidence to, take care of business. Because I was thinking, if this isn't legit and I go back to 290 like that or worse, I'm going to be totally pissed and totally discouraged, And so yeah, it's legit. And so tonight I'm playing ball, it's half court. Most 80% sure it's gonna be just half court, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I also ate today. Hate to say it, pollo. I love it. Oh my goodness. It's weird because we didn't, growing up, we didn't have white rice and black beans ever because my brother's allergic. So I just never had it. And, the few times, one of my buddies I've known like since I was like 7 years old, Benjamin, his family, when I would eat at his house, he was like my neighbor growing up, they had black beans. I was like, yo, I need this black beans in my life. And so I always loved white rice and black beans. And, but I never got to have them, till I was like, 18 or older, really when I could just, go get it myself, since I can't cook at all. And, so yeah, I had, 2 sides of white rice and black beans. Delicious. Yes, delicious. And, the boneless chicken breast. And, it was great. It was delicious. So I'm under my calories for the day, including that, McDonald's binge earlier. I think it's like 2,400 I've had or something, which sounds like a lot, but compared to my 4K to 6K a day minimum, yeah, it's cakewalk. And so I probably only have like a banana and like, a handful of cereal, like some cornflakes. I eat cornflakes all the time. So for my day, but especially since I'm playing ball, it's gonna cancel out, especially if I actually jump and run a little bit, and not take it so easy. So yeah, still a victory, even though, it's kind of, sucks in some ways. I didn't do the full 2 weeks that I wanted to do. So I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to do the rest of this, if I'm going to take, do 2 days at a time of just fruits and veggies or what, see how my body kind of works. Because, everybody's body's different, man. I'm always telling people this all the time, and I can't stress it enough because, people always tell me, oh, if you just do this, you do this. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, and people are just telling you just got to do this. I've done gazillion different types of things, and so it's different for everybody's body, man. And I always shift a lot, more than regular people. Like, if you've ever been on the scale like 4 times in the day, like in the morning, lunch, a bunch of different times to see how your water weight and everything shifts. You're gonna shift at least 3 pounds, regular people, but in like a day, I can shift like 5, like easily, and, talking about from the morning when I just wake up and I'm like empty and kind of dehydrated and stuff to like nighttime when I just had my like 6-tuple Whopper going on, So, but yeah, I always shift a lot anyway, but like I said, I'm playing ball today. I'm not worried about it, and I gotta figure out how my body's gonna work this thing. And, my co-manager, Joe, was telling me, just, if I do the fruits and veggies to just, throw in like a couple scoops of, whey, like some oatmeal and with like some whey protein or something, So I might do that and then still do fruits and veggies for the rest. And I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyway, pray for me. I'm still trying to, take care of this, even though, like I said, I didn't do this full 2 weeks right the way I wanted to. Since my, head and everything and my gluttony and this and that. But yeah, so just pray for me, and thanks again for all the love and everything. Appreciate it, and yeah, we'll talk soon. So love you guys. Peace.